are now seeing a government heavily influenced by women will be overrun with bleeding heart social programs, expanding welfare state, even in the wake of much bigger problems. The fact is that we don't have the money for these social programs. Women shouldn't be allowed to vote or hold positions of power for one simple reason. Most women make decisions based on emotions instead of fact.
Nice, dude, nice.
Also, allowing women to participate in government will ultimately lead to something. Here's the reason why. Our freedom that we so often take for granted in this country was won by men with firearms. If you look at many of the polls, you will see that gun ownership and support for Second Amendment rights is roughly half for women as it is for men.
So who's going on this side now?
Yeah.
Woo! I don't even know where. Women should have the same rights as men because women have the same ability as men do. Women should have rights to be protected from violence and sexual assault or torture from their husbands. Women deserve the same respect as men do. Women are human. They shouldn't take their rights from them because of their gender or race. They should have equal rights as men do.
Nice.
Women should not be allowed to vote because if we give them the right to vote, they will want more rights and more powers. And God did not give women to rule a role of government except in the home and then subordinate to the husband.
Nice.
You can
So calm, man.
That's all I got.
10 out of 10 right here.
Speak up,
sweetheart.
It's a human rights violation to deny a woman the same basic rights as men on the basis of her gender. Why should women be forced to stay at home to cook, clean, and take care of the children? Throughout history, women have proven to do the same things as men. For example, Joan of Arc was a heroine in France that led the French to victory in the 100 Years' War. Women have actually done the same thing as men and even more, but men have taken over their accomplishments. For example, Sybil Ludington was a heroine of the American Revolutionary War. Her action was similar to that of Paul Revere's. On April 26, 1777, she mounted on her horse to alert American colonial forces of the approach of the British. Although she rode more than twice the distance of Revere and was only 16 years old, her actions went unnoticed because she was a woman.
In the 1800s, women were considered second-class citizens. Women were expected to only show interest in their home and family.
Louder, please.
Without a woman in a home would not have prospered. Women cared for the children inside a home, just as Monica said. Men beat women, but what if all that was gone, but women still worked in that house? He also said that they stayed in the house. Women in India now usually stay home. They have the right to, if they choose, to take care of the children.
Indian man.
That makes no sense.
America. Estamos hablando de gente aquí.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, but you were going to, this is a little irregular because we have an absence. So you were going to take the other position of the absence duty. So you have 2 more minutes.
Good job, Animal. This guy right here.
Robert,
Anxiety problem.
stay undecided. Go ahead, Emno.
What? I have nothing against the women. You are way more mature and calmer than men. However, you are not smarter. That's
You can talk.
that scam that one guy did about.
That what?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Technically tied.
So now everybody has 1 minute.
Women should have rights because they
Oh,
are,
no, she still hasn't spoken, I'm sorry, 2 minutes. Speak up, Samir.
women should have rights because they are human and they have contributed a lot to the society.
Louder.
Women are people just like men, perhaps even better. If women become leader of all countries, there might be less war. A woman can do just about anything a man can do. Women can also be tough. They can be capable of anything. Every person is important no matter what gender. Women should get same wages because they are capable of doing equal work as men. Men have more strength physically, but women have more strength mentally.
So now it's 1 minute, and we start with, over here with Monica. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. Loudly.
So, Animal, you're talking about women in India, but how does that compare to women in the 1840s in America?
You cannot answer until your turn. Monaco can ask you as many questions as he wants.
And you stated that women are not smarter than men, but Harleen just read like a whole paragraph on women who are successful in like wars and battles. You know?
Battle.
Yeah,
No.
So that means they have a lot of knowledge.
Okay, Christopher.
Can I pass?
If,
I'll go.
Okay, take my spot and then I'll take this one.
no, keep the order.
Nope.
Alright. My pass.
Shame. Okay, then it's Migdalia. And you have to keep the time even though they're not talking. It's not, she's the timekeeper.